So Zimmerman will step to the circle and take the tap against Caleb Bates. And Harry will take us with the play-by-play.
And Andrew Gudinskis takes it over the timeline, gets a pick from Zimmerman, being watched there by Chris Ryan. Gets it over to O'Connell. His three-pointer is off the mark. And after a ball bouncing around, Salem picks up the loose ball and brings it back. Pacey over to Bates. Down low to Chris Ryan. Along the perimeter, Galmaga's watching him. The drive to the baseline and a two-pointer is good for Ryan Pacey.
Crafty little shot, got to his left hand down along the baseline. Pulled up, elevated, got plenty of space, knocked it down.
And now here's Grudinskis getting up to the charity stripe, gives it over to TJ O'Connell, who dribbles it back outside. Now Galamaga on the inside. Oh, he doesn't get the roll, but he does draw a foul.
Great cut by Galamaga there. Just saw an open lane through the middle, cut right down the lane. Couldn't quite finish it, but he'll go to the line for two.
Want to say hello to fans watching on Channel 6 in Salem. We're glad you're along for this broadcast. First shot by Galamaga is off the mark.
Bit strong. He'll figure it out the second end.
And this time Galamaga uses the backboard to get it in. 1 of 2. That gets Bedford on the board 2-1. Pass down low to Closa. Drives to the basket. His shot is off the mark. Zimmerman picks up the rebound. Bedford coming back.
Gaudet had great position there. Just couldn't quite finish it there.
And a running floater by O'Connell is too strong. Salem with the rebound. And now here's Ryan Pacey. Loses the ball momentarily. Sends it across to Bates. Chris Ryan also being covered fairly tight. Lost the ball momentarily. Now Closa sends it over to Bates. Three-point attempt. No good. Rebound by Bedford. Galamaga to O'Connell and now to Grudinskis. Pauses to wait for the offense to set here. Salem in their 2-3. Here's Zimmerman. Gets it into the corner to Galamaga. Cross-court pass to O'Connell. Now inside, that was deflected. Galamaga gets the loose ball, but they say he traveled, so it's a turnover for Bedford.
Took an extra step there. He was excited. He got that deflection, and it was a great spot. The deflection just landed right into his hands, but got a little excited.
Yeah, great plays are all about execution. Got to get your hand on the ball. Got to hang on to it. So Caleb Bates bringing the ball over. Leaves it to Ryan Pacey. He pulls up. Now underneath. A great break up there by O'Connell. Got the ball out of the hands of Gaudet.
Great pass.
And a pass ahead to Zimmerman is good for 2. That puts Bedford up 3-2.
TJ O'Connell with an excellent pass out on the break. Saw Zimmerman had just a step. Was able to get it into his hands.
And now Zimmerman able to poke the ball away from Closa. Possession will stay with the Blue Devils.
I don't want to minimize the finish by Zimmerman. He got to the rim and in traffic was able to finish on that break, but it was all set up by O'Connell on that pass on the break.
Gaudet comes out of the game, and in his place is going to be Matt McCloskey for the Blue Devils. He's in now. Closa to Pacey. Decides to take a three by himself. Looked good, but doesn't go in. Bedford with the rebound. Grudinskis running, runs into a wall of blue. Pulls up, gets it to O'Connell. Knee drives, gets it down low. Now gets it back outside for Grudinskis, and they're going to say Grudinskis traveled as well.
Ooh.
I don't know about that. Pretty close.
Not sure I saw that travel. I certainly saw the one on Galamaga. I'm not sure I saw that one.
5:06 to go here in the first quarter. Bedford up 3-2.
We're paying particular attention to Ryan Pacey. Seems like he's one of the leaders of their offense here for the Blue Devils.
Now Bates with a short jumper, no good. Grudinskis with the rebound for Bedford. Pass up front to O'Connell. Now the pass back to Grudinskis goes off his hand. Salem coming back. Chris Ryan, he loses the ball. Grudinskis picked his pocket on the way back. O'Connell into the corner to Zimmerman. Back up to O'Connell. Now Gradinskis. Over to Zimmerman, thinks about shooting, then gives it to Gradinskis. O'Connell decides to take the set three. He had time. It rolls off the rim. And Chris Ryan for Salem picks up the loose ball.
That's not a bad shot. I mean, he had time and space. He's a decent shooter, so why not pull the trigger there? And that's what you need to do in a 2-3 is try to hit those outside shots. I think Zimmerman's going to pick up a foul here.
Yeah, he kind of hip checked number 2, Ryan Pacey, as he was trying to get down the baseline.
Oh, they're going to give it to Galamaga.
So first team foul. Ball inbound and under the basket. Oh, great block there.
Out.
But the loose ball is picked up there by Cloza for Salem. They get an offensive rebound. Now Pacey takes the shot. That was right on the line. Is that a 2 or a 3? They're going to give him a 3.
Yeah, they give him 3.
So Pacey with all 5 points for the Blue Devils. They lead 5-3. And they call another travel, this time on Gradinskis. He kind of ran into some traffic in the key.
Sure did. I thought he got both feet down at the same time on a jump stop, but that's not how the referee saw it. They call the travel, and it's another turnover for the Bulldogs.
3 turnovers in a row.
Great fake.
Yeah, that was Caleb Bates, who pretended he was going to shoot the ball. He was going to pass the ball outside, then takes it to the bucket. Took a little Euro step on the way, too. Now Zimmerman at the foul line, kicks it out to Gradinskis. Bedford trailing 7-3. O'Connell decides to drive, takes a 2-pointer off the glass, no good. Caldwell picks up the rebound, puts it away. Ethan Caldwell with 2.
Junior comes off the bench and makes an immediate impact on the offensive rebound and putback. Good for Caldwell.
Cloza gets it inside. A layup by Chris Ryan hit the backboard and came out. Bedford with the rebound. Now Zimmerman with the putback on the layup. Gets it in. That ties the game up at 7.
4 quick points there.
Here's a shot by Pacey. And he's going to draw a foul on that.
Yeah, he got whacked by Sabati as he was going up. So Sabati, who has checked in now. Junior guard. Whacks Pacey on the way up, so Pacey will go to the line for 2.
2:29 to go here in the first quarter. All tied at 7. Pacey's first shot is good.
Pacey has a smooth stroke, and we've seen them come with a quick double team when they can and when they need to. As they must been doing some scouting. I don't have statistics for the Blue Devils, but he certainly seems to be their offensive leader early in the game here. I'm sure that will continue.
Austin Kazajanski takes off the warm-up. He's going to come into the game right now. TJ O'Connell will come out. TJ notably frustrated over something.
Pacey hits the second one. He has 7 now.
Puts the Blue Devils up by 2, 9-7. Luke Soden in the game right now. Kazajanski over to Soden. He drives to the baseline, gets it inside to Zimmerman, turns around, and
he got fouled on the floor before he went up. Spun back to his right hand and got one off the glass, but he got fouled on the floor beforehand. Looks like Caleb Bates is going to pick up that foul.
And it'll be an inbound here for Bedford. That's foul not happening in the act of shooting. Kazajanski brings it out to the top. Caldwell, there's a turnover. Pacey takes it away, takes it all the way down and lays it in. Bedford coming back quickly to Zimmerman. Back inside to Zimmerman, looking to get it back outside. Now they kick it out to Austin Kazajanski, takes a 2-pointer, no good.
Ooh.
And they're going to call a foul on the rebound there.
Wow.
I thought Kazajanski had all ball.
He sure did. He sure did. That was all ball. I think the referee knows he missed one there.
And that foul was on, the foul occurred on Matt McCloskey, number 11. Now Pacey driving to the basket, and he gets the block.
Great block by Caldwell again.
Soden with the fast break pass, gets it back to Kazajanski, back to Soden. He's being watched closely by Kloza. Now Kazajanski brings it to the top of the key. Soden double teamed. Gets it over to Chabadi, and he tried to pass it outside to Caldwell, but that went off a hand. It's going to be another turnover for Bedford.
I think they called him on a travel there. He got a little excited, didn't take a dribble. He actually could have gone in for the layup on his own, but decided to pull it back down. And Sabati will take a seat. O'Connell checks back in. Lafferty checks in for Zimmerman. So we have TJ O'Connell, Lafferty, Kazajanski, Soden, and Caldwell filling out the 5 for the Bulldogs.
Turnovers are starting to pile up here for the Bulldogs. Here's Kloza. Over to McCloskey, drives. Now up to Pacey for a long 3, and it's good. Pacey is responsible for all but 2 of the Salem points. He's got 12, 14-7 is the score right now. Blue Devils up. Into the corner, Luke Soden tries to answer the 3, and he does.
Got it.
That's what the doctor ordered, get it down to a 4-point lead. Now Kloza drives, and they're gonna say went off a Bedford player.
The Bedford student section was getting on Pacey, yelling out overrated. I'm not sure he's overrated if he has 12 of their 14 points in the first quarter here.
Bulldogs might need to pay a little more attention to Mr. Pacey. And he's got the ball right now. Ethan Caldwell watching him. Cuts, sends it over to Bates for a long 3, no good. Kloza gets the rebound, the floater, no good, gets his own rebound. Now McGrail's shot is off the mark, but it goes off the hand of Bates. An air ball, as the student section points out. It goes out of bounds off of Salem. It'll be Bedford ball.
10 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
Now here's a
get a shot off.
Here's a chance to get it to at least a 2-point, if not a 1-point game. Pass inside to Kazajanski. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds on the baseline. So 1.6 to go here in the quarter. We'll see if Salem tries to do anything here. Just a baseball throw. Whoa, that came close.
Whoa, very close.
It hit the backboard in the box.
Yeah, hit off the back of the rim too. Jeez, that was really close.
So after one, Salem leads 14-10, and the scoring pretty short list for the Salem Blue Devils. Ryan Pacey with 12 of those 14 points, only Caleb Bates with the only other 2 points for the Salem Blue Devils.
And for the Bulldogs, we have Andrew Zimmerman with 4. Luke Soden buried that 3 from the corner. Ethan Caldwell had that rebound putback for 2 points, and Galamaga was 1 for 2 from the stripe for his 1 point, rounding out to 10. So we saw it throughout that first quarter. The Bulldogs know that Pacey is their offensive weapon. They were double teaming very quickly anytime he was driving, but he's also hit from the outside too. So he's a tough player. He's going to get his points. You just have to make sure that you're making tough shots and that the shot selection gets farther and farther away from the basket. If they keep going in, there's not much you can do.
And they also need to settle down with the turnovers. They need to take better care of the ball.
Absolutely.
I believe they've had at least 5 or 6 turnovers in that quarter.
Those are the active hands in that 2-3 zone.
So Salem with the inbound. Yep. Luke Soden tried to take the ball, but the referee insisted, nope, it's Salem. So Pacey will inbound it here to Bates, Caleb Bates. Bulldogs trail by 4, it's 14-10. Kloza leaves it there for Bates. Salem taking their time here. Looking for Pacey, couldn't find him. And they're going to say a foul here on Kazajanski for reaching in.
Jeez. Tough one there. Kazajanski's going to take a seat with his second foul as Sean Toscano checks in. That's a tough call there. I'm not sure I saw that. He was certainly in his grill trying to get pressure on the basketball, but I'm not sure I saw a push enough to be called a
I
foul.
think he hit the ball, and the ball hit Bates in the face. It looked like he got hit in the face.
So now Brady O'Connell is checking in.
Oh, great steal. O'Connell took it away from Pacey. He's coming back the other way, one-on-one. The layup is good.
That was TJ O'Connell on the steal and drive.
And a short jumper by McCloskey's off the mark, too strong. TJ O'Connell with the rebound. Sends it into the corner for Luke Soden. He tries a three. Too strong. Salem with the rebound. Now a quick break out to McGrail. He runs into a Bedford player. Now the ball comes loose, and Brady O'Connell gets it. Goes to the basket. He's going to draw the foul. No. They're going to say before the act of shooting?
I think they're going to call it on the ground. He had picked up that ball, though, so they're going to call the foul on the ground. Cam Closa picks up his second. Kudos for Brady O'Connell for taking that ball strong on the break. I thought he might dish it to the far side. He had a cutter in the lane, but took it strong himself. And now TJ O'Connell buries a three. He has 5 quick points, and the Bulldogs take the lead 15-14.
McGrail to Pacey, being watched there by Brady O'Connell. Pacey drives, pulls up, sends it across to McGrail. McGrail finds his man Closa underneath. And what's the call here?
TJ O'Connell whacked him on the way up, so it's going to be an and one. So O'Connell hit him in the head. Closa hit the layup, and now he's going to get a chance to add an extra. So Salem quickly takes back the lead, 16-15.
Closa shot, no good. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Brady O'Connell on the floor with brother TJ, who gives him a pick. Soden to Sean Toscano. Back to Brady O'Connell. Pacey's on him. Little steal attempt there, recovered by Lafferty. TJ O'Connell gets the loose ball. Now finds Soden underneath, puts it up too strong. And Salem comes away with the rebound. Closa drives to the basket. Blind pass over to Bates. He takes a three, no good. And TJ O'Connell with the rebound. Finds Soden in the corner for three. Good.
That's Toscano burying the three as he saw some daylight. 18-16, the Bulldogs back up on top.
And a drive to the basket. Brady Gaudette gets the layup and it goes in.
So they're trying to double team Pacey quickly when he gets the ball, but it's leaving players open off ball. And they're trying to make some off ball backside movements to help out with help defense. Occasionally they're just letting somebody float free to the basket, and Brady Gaudette was that one on that play. Was able to convert the lay in and ties the score at 18.
Don't forget Bedford 105.1 and BCTV will bring you any playoff action at home next week. The ladies start their playoff run on Tuesday the 8th, and the boys begin on Wednesday the 9th. Like I said, this game is going to play a big role in deciding whether or not Bedford's already going to be in the tournament. The question is whether or not they'll be playing at home on the 9th. So they need to win this one to increase their odds of that happening. The ladies, on the other hand, they're the number 3 team in Division I. Only the top 2 teams get a bye, so they will more than likely be hosting a home playoff game on the 8th, and we'll have that for you here on BCTV and Bedford 105.1.
Girls won on Monday. I believe they play again tonight.
Lafferty triple team, but they're going to say a jump ball. Possession stays with Bedford.
As you try to get that ball into that foul line on the 2-3, but you also have to stay active with the ball, not letting it get tied up. We saw 2 or 3 players collapse around him there.
Galamaga gets it to Lafferty. Back to Galamaga. Now Soden pulls up on the shot. Grudinskis to Toscano into the corner.
There you go,
for Soden with the 3.
Now they're getting their shooters some space, a little time, pull the trigger, and they're getting a lot better look. Toscano with 1, Soden with 2 now.
Bates finds Ryan in the corner. His three is good. Chris Ryan, his first 3 points. Ties it up 21 apiece here. It's 4:52 to go in the half. Grudinskis over to Brady O'Connell. Over to Soden, top of the key. Back to Grudinskis. Pacey watching him very closely, or should I say Ryan. Pass across now to Toscano. Shot from the foul line is good.
That's that
5
sweet
points.
spot in the zone, that foul line, 2-3 zone. It's tough to guard that foul line unless you bring your big way up high, so it's definitely a soft spot.
Bates gets the pick from McCloskey. Now McCloskey with the ball. Gets it to Pacey. Over to Bates. Broken up. McCloskey gets the loose ball. Ryan had it momentarily. He fell. Gets it to McCloskey. Now back to Bates. In the corner. Ryan for three. No good. Rebound with Bedford. Grudinskis brings it over the timeline. Finds Soden in the corner. And they're going to say stepped on the line.
Yeah.
So another turnover for the Bulldogs here. They lead 23-21 here with 3:54 to go in the half.
Zimmerman comes in for Lafferty.
Chris Ryan dribbling. Brady O'Connell trying to sneak up behind him to take it away from him. And now pass inside to McCloskey and rejected there by Zimmerman. Possession stays with Salem, but a great block.
Zimmerman got high for that one. Sent it back. Sent it over to the cheerleaders.
TJ O'Connell is in. Brady O'Connell is out. Salem trying to inbound from under their basket. Get it to Pacey. Across to Gaudette, top of the key. Ryan. McCloskey now inside. Another big block.
Get that out.
Caleb Bates tried to take it to the hole. Zimmerman said, no, no, no.
Shades of Mutombo there. If he has that deep voice like Cookie Monster. No, no, no.
Now three-pointer for Bates. Too strong and picked up there by Soden. Bedford coming back the other way. O'Connell. Pass inside to Zimmerman. And they're going to call a foul on number 3, Chris Ryan. He's going to get his first foul.
Chris Ryan reached in. That ball was down low. Good chance to try to swipe at the ball, but he got a lot of arm on Zimmerman. So
15 foul, 2 more to go before we get to the 1-and-1. Inbound to Zimmerman. He leaves it for Grudinskis. Sends it over to O'Connell. Decides to drive to the foul line. Takes a shot. No good. But they're going to say O'Connell got fouled in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line.
Brady Gaudette picks that up as he came up to challenge the shot. O'Connell drew the body contact. Actually almost got that jumper to go too, but rattled out. So he'll get his chance for 2 at the line. Interesting to watch what they're doing on the defensive end, again, to Ryan Pacey. He had 12 points in that first quarter. He's scoreless here in the second. They're actually trying to double team him every single time he touches it. There's one person basically face guarding him. That's Luke Soden at this point. And Andrew Grudinskis is helping on any kind of drive, leaving the other 3 players responsible for the other 4 Salem players. So
TJ O'Connell's first shot was good. The second one wasn't, but O'Connell get his own rebound back. So a fresh set of downs here for the Bulldogs. O'Connell across to Grudinskis. Changes direction, leaves it there for, so is that O'Connell?
Toscano.
No, that's Toscano. His long 3 is no good. The rebound by Chris Ryan, but it's going to be a foul, I believe, on TJ O'Connell on that rebound.
TJ picks up his second. Looks like Nico Bedoyan will check in.
So 5 team fouls on the Bulldogs now, 6 on Salem. 2:49 to play. Bulldogs still have a 3-point lead, 24-21. Ryan gets it into Pacey. Soden watching him closely.
And Grudinskis is like a linebacker. He's there ready for any kind of move that Pacey makes to the hoop.
Gaudette to Cloza. Now Ryan back to Cloza. To Gaudette, and it's going to go off the hand. Oh, they're going to say it went off the hands of Matt McCloskey. Bedoyan got his hand in there, but it went off McCloskey's hand before it left the playing field.
He sure did. Nico Bedoyan made a great rotation on the defensive end, slid way back down the paint, got his hand on the ball. And the referee saw it glance off of Matt McCloskey's hand. So Bulldog ball, they hold a 3-point lead, 24-21.
2:30 to go in the half, but Doan brings it over the timeline. Gives it to Soden. Now Gradinskis with it. Back to Soden, thought about a shot. Toscano to Gradinskis. Cross-court pass to Soden, had to jump in to get that. And now Gradinskis on the three-point line, no good. Rebound still up in the air now. Salem comes up with it. Chris Ryan with the rebound now with 2 minutes to go in the half. Ryan with it, leaves it for Cloza. Back to Ryan, he's got 2 men on him. McGrail in the corner. And it's going to go off the Bedford player. Stay with Salem with 1:52 to play.
It's a unique approach on the defensive end here for Bedford, but they realize where the scoring is coming from, so they're focusing their attention there. Making other Blue Devils players score.
Another block there by Zimmerman.
And Zimmerman says, get out of my house again.
McCloskey tried to take it to the basket.
They're challenging the big fella, and he's coming up strong. Great leaping ability, long arms.
A great breakup. Oh, got right back to number 11, McCloskey. Now they're going to call a foul on Salem.
McCloskey's shot was too strong. McGrail was over the back, so they're going to call him on the loose ball foul.
So a little bit of ping pong there. Ball bouncing around. I thought Bedford had it. Then it went back to Salem, and now the foul brings the ball back to the Bulldogs. They've got 1:38 here in the half and a 3-point lead, 24-21.
It worked out for the Bulldogs. Unfortunately, Zimmerman had that in his hands, and Toscano didn't realize it was his own teammate that had it. But now Toscano looks to make up for it and buries the three. 8 points now for Toscano. 2 threes and a deuce.
Makes it a 5-point lead for Bedford. 1:19 to go.
Toscano leads the Bulldogs with those 8 points.
Ryan to McCloskey. Over to Cloza. Pass across to McGrail. Leaves it for Pacey. His 3-point attempt no good. Cloza had a chance for a rebound but couldn't hold on to it. Pass up for Soden, and he gets rejected there by Pacey, who came all the way back. And on the fast break, they wind up losing the ball again. A behind the back pass on another big block. Wow, action coming fast and furious here. Amazing defense there by Salem twice.
Both pinned against the backboard first by Ryan Pacey, hustling back, getting all the way there and pinning the lay-in attempt.
And I believe
Bedon's
going to be called here for a foul.
It's going to be a 1-and-1, I believe.
No, it's going to be active shooting, I think.
1-and-1. They were ready for it coming off.
Oh, okay.
17th foul by Bedford. Pacey's first is good. He has 13 now. That ball, not a bad foul if you're not in the bonus by Bedoyan, but Pacey buries both.
So now 35 seconds left in the half. Bedford with the ball. Bedoyan taking his time, looking for an opening. Gives it to Soden, gets it back. Inside to Gradinskis, who takes it outside.
Looks like they're going to look for last shot here.
Toscano with it, trying to direct traffic. Bedoyan just taking his time here, not dribbling. Gives it to Toscano, he draws a double team. Pass across to Gradinskis. Over to Bedoyan. Fans are counting down the time. 4 seconds, 3 finds Soden underneath. And he got hit as he went up and missed that shot. And that's how things are going to end here on the half.
Excellent cut there by Luke Soden along the baseline. Bedoyan saw him last second. Soden just couldn't quite finish, so the Bulldogs take a 4-point lead into halftime.
We are back at Bedford High Gym for second half action here. The Bulldogs lead by 4, 27-23 over the Salem Bulldogs. And you got some stats from Drew Dixon?
Honestly, everything looked really even across the board. The one thing that stood out to me was field goal percentage. I mean, turnovers were very similar, assists were very similar, rebounding was very similar. The one that popped off the page, field goal percentage. The Bulldogs are shooting 43% on 10 of 23, whereas the Blue Devils are shooting 29% on 8 of 27. They are paced appropriately so, by Ryan Pacey with 14 in that first half. But the Bulldogs adjusted their defense, put a lot of attention on Pacey, and they were forcing others to shoot and try to score, and it worked quite effectively in that second quarter. And here again, they come out with two people paying close attention to Pacey. And the Blue Devils have the ball to open the second half, work it around the outside. Great pass inside to Cloza, and he was able to finish. 4 points now for Cloza on that dish inside. Gets the lay in on the right side. And it's 27-25. Bulldogs hold a 2-point lead. The Blue Devils have come out in a man-to-man defense. Kazajanski gets by his man and gets right to the hoop. 2 points for Kazajanski.
Yeah, Kazajanski levitating to the basket there.
Sure was. Great deflection here by TJ O'Connell. Zimmerman gets it out to TJ O'Connell. O'Connell takes a step back, and it's good. O'Connell now has 8.
They're going to call that a 2.
Yeah, he was well inside the line. And got it to go, 31-25. Drive hard by Cam Cloza. He has 6 now, 4 quick points in the second half. 31-27 is the score. Grudinskis comes back, crossover dribble. Dishes to Soden. Soden into the lane. His floater's good. Soden now with 8.
Both teams hitting just about everything you're putting up.
Down to the corner, Cloza again. They find Ryan out top. He pauses in the lane. They kick back up top. Now Cloza from the elbows, too strong. Grudinskis with the rebound. Up quick to Soden. Soden attacks the rim, takes a pause, draws one, and gets it to roll. Soden now with 10. Basket is good, picks up the foul on Cam Cloza. That's his 3rd, and that's one to watch. And with that foul and the N1 opportunity, Coach McLaughlin's going to take a timeout. 6:19 to go here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs have opened up an 8-point lead, 35-27. Quick start for the Bulldogs, getting out on the breaks, causing some turnovers.
Putting some pressure there on the Blue Devils. They kind of went cold there after they're hitting their first few shots. And the speed of the transition game for Bedford, I think, has also been putting a lot of pressure on them as well, leading to that foul that just occurred.
Absolutely, getting out on the breaks, and that usually happens either on missed shots or turnovers. You know, made baskets, you have to take it out beyond the baseline. Defense has a chance to get back and regroup. Misses and steals create those fast break opportunities, and we've seen the Bulldogs take advantage here early in the third quarter. So the Bulldogs will come out with Zimmerman, Kazajanski, Soden, TJ O'Connell, and Grudinskis. Salem has Pacey, Bates, Ryan, Cloza, and McCloskey filling out their 5. Soden will try the N1 as he heads to the line to finish off this old-fashioned 3-point play.
And it's perfect.
Shot is good. Soden has 11. Leads all scorers on the Bedford side. And now Pacey brings it up the court slowly.
Bulldogs, by the way, are 3 or 4 from the charity stripe.
Cloza, cross court to McCloskey. Back over to Bates. Now Cloza drives, gets the foul line. Steal here by Kazajanski.
He anticipated that pass.
Kazajanski gets to the rim and finishes nicely. Right hand on the left-hand side. And Kazajanski has 4 quick points here in the third quarter.
And it started all on that read of the pass to Pacey. He was able to read that pass going to him and stepped right in front and took it away from him.
Bates now up to Ryan. They find Cloza. He finds Pacey. Up fake on the 3, gets wide and buries a 3. Saw some daylight and made it count.
Yeah, every time
Pacey has 17.
Every time Pacey finds that crack of daylight, he puts it in the bucket.
Excellent shooter. O'Connell now. Over to Soden, cross-court pass to Grodinskis from 3, that's short. Zimmerman's right there for the putback, can't go. Second one won't go, third one
try.
won't go, and then he gets fouled on the fourth one.
And that's going to be on Matt McCloskey.
No box out. Zimmerman could have taken his time and finished. He looked like he might have been padding his offensive rebound stats there, Harry. I don't know. Saw a couple of replays from Dennis Rodman back in his Bulls days. Zimmerman's first is off the front rim, off the back rim, and does not go. Bounces out. Bulldogs still hold an 8-point lead, 38-30. Second is good. And Zimmerman has 5. Cross-court pass to Ryan now. Ryan up top to Bates. Bates to Gaudette. He's patient. From the corner, Mello takes a 3, and that's good. Phil Mello is checked in.
First we've heard from Phil Mello, and he makes it good there on a 3.
Makes a quick impact. Brings the Salem Blue Devils to within 5, 6, 39-33. O'Connell along the baseline, dishes to Soden, who cuts through their lane and finishes lefty. And Soden has 13 now.
And what a terrific no-look pass there by TJ O'Connell.
Saw the cutter from the side, paused the defense with that look away, and Soden was able to finish lefty. Pacey now gets a little daylight. Jacks from 3, too strong. Rebound quickly to Mello, and he has 5 very efficient points on 2 shots. 41-35 is the Bedford lead, 6 points. TJ O'Connell gets right to the rim. He has 10 now on the righty lay-in.
Yeah, he found a seam in that drive, got all the way to the basket, made a beautiful layup.
Pacey now tries a cross-court pass to Ryan. That's picked off by Soden. Soden gets in a lane, little floater, bounces around, and it's good. Explosion here from Soden as he has 15, 9 points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, Soden got the positive roll there on that shot.
Just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter, and the Bulldogs have a 10-point lead, 45-35. Pacey to Ryan. Ooh, great cut by Mello. Wasn't really expecting the ball. Dishes back out, and an air ball by Gaudette. Great hustle there by Chris Ryan as he smacks the ball off Zimmerman. So they will keep the ball.
Yeah, it kind of looked like the ball already hit the out of bounds on that air ball.
Grodinskis will check out as Brady O'Connell will now apply close defensive pressure to Pacey. Lafferty checks in. Pacey on the backdoor cut, and it's good. 19 now for Pacey. Seems like just about every time he touches the ball, it goes in. TJ O'Connell down the lane, and he gets fouled on an aggressive drive to the hoop.
I believe that was McGrail who got him there, and that's the second foul.
That is McGrail. 45-37. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs as TJ O'Connell goes to the line for 2. Bounce. First shot is nothing but the bottom of the net. 11 points now for TJ O'Connell. Bounces and spins, and the second one is too strong. So the lead will remain 9, 46-37. Pacey sees some daylight, gets into the lane and bounces one off the rim. Comes up a little lane, looked like he might have turned his ankle. But he has 21 of the Blue Devils' 39. He's wincing. Cross-court pass to Soden, drives baseline. He's fouled on the way by Dave McGrail. And McGrail picks up his 3rd. We'll have to keep an eye on Pacey as he was wincing. He ties his shoe a little tighter and he grabs at his left ankle. Coach McLaughlin takes a 30-second timeout as the teams will regroup. Bulldogs hold a 7-point lead for 46-39. 2:18 left to go here in the third quarter as the teams will huddle up.
And we've got other games going on, including boys hockey. They are playing they're hosting the Bishop Girton Cardinals over at Sullivan Arena tonight. Going to try to get you a score as soon as one pops up here. Usually they're pretty good getting them on Twitter. Still another month to go to hockey season. There'll be jam-packed full of home games in February. We'll be bringing a lot of them to you here on BCTV and Bedford 105.1.
Bulldogs come out with Brady O'Connell, TJ O'Connell, Luke Soden, Sean Toscano, and Dylan Lafferty. Inbound pass to Luke Soden, and he gets whacked. And it looked like we had Cam Kloza picking up his 4th foul. And he took a shot in the face as Luke Soden got smashed in the back of the head. It looks like by Cam Kloza's teeth or nose or face area. So he's going to take a minute. Substitution. Hope he's okay, as he is bloody near his mouth, teeth. We'll go over to the trainer. Inbound pass from Brady O'Connell. TJ O'Connell takes it strong to the hoop, short on the lay-in. Dylan Lafferty gets whacked by Chris Ryan, though, as he picks up the reach. And the Blue Devils have several team fouls, I think 6 now.
Yeah, they're at 6. One more to the bonus. Pretty quick to that bonus.
Meanwhile, the Bulldogs have 0 team fouls here in the second half.
By the way, that Bedford hockey game just getting started at 7:30 face-off, so no score so far.
Inbounds play around the horn to Luke Soden, and he buries a 3 from the top of the key. 18 now for Luke Soden. He's been on fire tonight. 49-39. They've reestablished a 10-point lead.
Yeah, Luke's got 12 points in this quarter alone.
Pacey now double teamed by the O'Connell brothers. They find Ryan in the corner. He drives, kicks it back to Pacey. He looks to see some daylight. Cross court now to Mello. His shot rattles out. O'Connell with the rebound. Up to Sean Toscano. He takes it hard to the rim. No good. Brady O'Connell's there for the putback. And he has his first points of the night. 2 for Brady O'Connell. Reach around there by TJ O'Connell will get him a foul.
That'll be his 3rd.
3rd foul on TJ. First team foul here in the second half. Cal McAuliffe will quickly come in. TJ O'Connell will sit down. 51-39 is the Bulldogs' lead. Phil Mello passes in to Chris Ryan. Ryan gets to his right hand, passes to McGrail in the middle. His lay-in's no good. Challenge there by McAuliffe. Brady O'Connell comes out quickly, though. Luke Soden can't handle that pass. The ball's tipped out of bounds. Brady Gaudette got a hand in, but it goes off Luke Soden, and that's a turnover. 1 minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. The Bulldogs hold a 12-point lead. Pacey, cross court to Ryan. He's guarded closely by Soden. Gets a little daylight, dishes to McGrail. Lefty floater along the baseline, and that's good. McGrail now has 2. 51-41. Coach Moreno shouts out to the Bulldogs that they're going to hold for 1. They find Soden down low, though. Gets hit on the way up. Dylan Lafferty with the offensive board. Gets it up off the glass, and that won't go.
Boy, Lafferty had to fight off 4 Blue Devils to get that shot off.
He sure did. Pacey gets to the foul line. Shot no good. Rebound Cal McAuliffe. 7 to go. Toscano up quick to Luke Soden. Can't get the runner to go in the lane, and that'll finish the 3rd quarter. Soden had a great chance to get to 20 points there. Couldn't quite do it. But the Bulldogs will carry a 10-point lead into the 4th quarter, 51-41.
And Ryan Pacey pacing the Blue Devils tonight with 21 points after 3 quarters. Chris Ryan with 3, Caleb Bates with 2. Cam Kloza picking up 4 in that 3rd quarter. He's got 6 for the game. Phil Mello picking up all 5 points in that quarter, and Dave McGrail with 2 points. Brady Gaudette with 2 points as well.
On the Bulldogs side, Luke Soden leading the way for the Bulldogs, 18 points, followed by TJ O'Connell with 11. Sean Toscano has 8. Andrew Zimmerman, 5. Austin Kazajanski with 4 quick points there in the third quarter. Rounding out the scoring are Brady O'Connell with 2, Ethan Caldwell with 2, and Dan Galamago with 1.
Well, that was a really productive quarter for the Bulldogs, scoring 24 points in the third alone. Their output has steadily increased as the game went on. And Salem, they looked pretty strong and unstoppable early on. They've cooled off quite a bit. And as you pointed out, the more pressure they put on Pacey, the fewer buckets he's able to get. Although you really can't stop the guy, all he can do is limit his effect.
I mean, you can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him, and that's
Yeah,
what they're trying to
exactly.
do. Face guarding, drawing a double team as quickly as possible. He's still getting his looks and still got 21 points through 3 quarters. An impressive player here tonight as he leads all scorers for both teams. Soden is quickly coming up on him with an impressive third quarter on his own, scoring 12 points in that stanza. And now the Bulldogs will take it inbounds to start the fourth quarter. Brady O'Connell drives hard. Sean Toscano from the top of the key, a little too strong. And the Blue Devils pull off the defensive rebound. Pacey blocked by Cal McAuliffe. Coach McLaughlin wants a foul, but none is called. Out of bounds.
Yeah,
that
was a clean block there by McAuliffe.
Sure looked like it.
But Pacey hit the floor, so that's why the coach was asking for a foul. It looked bad, looked worse than it was.
Gaudette hands off to Pacey. Pacey gets to his right. Double team there. Ryan tries to kick back to Pacey, and that's stolen. Brady O'Connell. He gets into the lane, up off the backboard. It goes, and he's whacked on the way up. Basket is good. Brady has 4 now and goes to the line for the possible and 1. Pushes it out to a 12-point lead for now. Dribbles. Free throw is too strong, and McAuliffe will get an over the back call here on the offensive rebound. Can't blame him for the hustle.
You know, that was a good move by Brady O'Connell to take it to the hole, even though he was going right into the teeth of a double team. The odds were more than 50-50 he was going to draw contact and get that foul.
It's a strong, athletic kid. He draws the contact and finishes. Couldn't finish the three-point play, but does push the lead out to 12, 53-41. Back cut here by Ryan. Pass is wayward. Lafferty picks it up.
He's on the floor,
and
had to call timeout.
Coach Moreno calls timeout from the bench. Yeah, lucky for him, the referee along the far baseline heard him, and they do save the possession.
Yeah, Lafferty picked up the loose ball, but he was on his side, and he couldn't risk getting up and drawing of travel. So luckily, Coach Moreno quickly called the timeout, or actually it was Lafferty called the timeout.
Whoever it was, they got the timeout. 7:02 left to go here in the game. The Bulldogs hold a 53-41 lead. They are in the bonus already as Salem was committing several fouls in that third quarter. They have 17 fouls, so they will quickly approach the double bonus if they continue their trend. The Bulldogs, on the other hand, have 2 team fouls. Only TJ O'Connell is in any kind of foul trouble with 3. On the Blue Devil side, Cam Cloza has 4 and David McGrail has 3, otherwise no trouble. Lafferty will inbound, and the Blue Devils come with some full court pressure here, and they earn a turnover.
Yeah, that pass pretty low, kind of skittered off the hands of Brady O'Connell, went out of bounds. He couldn't control it.
Tough turnover there for the Bulldogs.
Pressure paid off there for Salem.
And we'll see if they can turn it into points here. They find Chris Ryan up top. He's open for 3. Too strong. Box out by Dylan Lafferty. Ooh, and Lafferty gets called for the foul on the box out. Tough call there.
I think Lafferty lost his balance a little bit and just kept pushing off on number 14, McGrail.
Sure did. He gets the call to go his way. Pacey now up top. Draws two. Long three-pointer's no good. Rebound, Soden. Soden up to Brady O'Connell. Back to Soden, right in the middle. His dribble goes off a foot. Lafferty needs to get out. His pass up top is recovered by Sean Toscano, and they'll settle. Lafferty now, top left. McAuliffe, he's patient. Kicks to Brady O'Connell. Brady gets a little room, and his floater in the lane is good. Brady O'Connell now with 6. Nice little move there. Drove lefty, got his shoulder in, created some space, and then elevated for the floater.
That puts the Bulldogs up by 14, 55-41 with 6 to go in this game.
Pacey now, double teamed way up top. They kick over to Phil Mello, his three-pointer, short. Rebound, fought for underneath. The ball goes out of bounds off of Luke Soden. And the Blue Devils will keep possession. McAuliffe checks out and Zimmerman checks in for the Bulldogs. Chris Ryan inbounds. Finds David McGrail. His pass is picked off by Brady O'Connell. And then he turns it over to Phil Mello. They take a foul, which is okay in the backcourt. Brady O'Connell looked for Sean Toscano on that break, but his pass was picked off by Mello. Good hand by the junior. 55-41 is the score. The Bulldogs hold a 14-point lead. 5:45 to go in the game.
That was just the 4th team foul on Bedford. Meanwhile, Salem's got 7, so Bedford's in the bonus here on out.
TJ O'Connell checks in for younger brother Brady O'Connell. Toscano guards Mello. Looks to kick. Pacey now takes a step back. Jacks a 3, no good. Rebound Lafferty. Lafferty's pass is tipped by McGrail. And now we'll see some more full court pressure from the Blue Devils as they try to scrap back into this game down 14. Pass gets into TJ O'Connell. Over the timeline. Picks up his dribble by the elbow. Soden now back to Toscano, and they'll take their time and set up their offense. Lafferty cutting, lefty dribble, gets into the lane, and he gets fouled going up. I thought he was fouled on the ground, but they're going to give him 2 shots here, and that's McGrail's 4th foul. So Lafferty heads to the line, looking to get on the score sheet.
Andrew Gudinskis is ready to come back into the game for Bedford.
Lafferty makes good on the first. Gudinskis, as you mentioned, checks in as Sean Toscano takes a seat. And Coach McLaughlin's going to take a timeout. 5:10 to go here in the game. The Bulldogs up 56-41. And Lafferty looking to extend that to a 16-point lead.
Bedford 105.1 and BCTV will bring you playoff action starting next week. The likely girls' first-round playoff game will be here on Tuesday, February 8th. Either a 6:30 or 7 tip-off. We'll be here for that. And depending on how things shake out, if Bedford finishes 8th seed or higher, they will host a home playoff game. That'll happen the next night on the 9th, either 6:30 or 7 o'clock.
Exciting times in the next week for Bulldog basketball as they try to gain momentum heading into this critical part of the season. Last couple of regular season games, and then of course heading into the playoffs, you want to have your momentum heading in the right direction.
Checking in at Sullivan Arena currently in the first period. No score between BG and Bedford.
Dylan Lafferty having a conversation with the referee, or more, seems like a monologue from the referee. Some good conversation as Lafferty and his teammates are chuckling. Lafferty will step onto the line for the back end of his free throws. Too strong there. And Lafferty goes 1 for 2 at the line. Just over 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 56-41 is the Bulldog lead. Ryan drives, kicks to the corner. Has McGrail. McGrail finds Mello. Now Ryan open for 3, can't get it to go. Lafferty on a great block out, and McGrail is going to foul out of this game as he picks up a loose ball foul.
And Bedford will get to shoot the 1-and-1. McGrail is trying to act like nothing happened. But now he's getting called to the bench.
It's possible that he didn't know that was number 5, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. But that is his 5th, and Matt McCloskey will check in as McGrail will take a seat, ending his night. Lafferty does head to the line, and it still will be a 1-on-1, as that was the 9th team foul by the Blue Devils. Front end is way short, but rebounded by TJ O'Connell. His up fake draws a defender, and he gets the easy lay-in. TJ has 13 now. Pacey gets some daylight. His shot is good. 23 for Pacey. Soden now. They're going to calm things down, take some time off the clock as TJ O'Connell sets up the offense.
You know, that shot by Pacey was the first point of the fourth quarter for the Salem Blue Devils.
Interesting stat there as we're nearly halfway through. He's an impressive player, but he can't do it on his own, as we're seeing here tonight. Needs some help shooting from the other Blue Devils. Has had some of it, but not quite enough. Zimmerman, way up top. They find TJ O'Connell. His cross-court pass gets deflected. Kazajansky will check in. And Dylan Lafferty will have a seat. Great hustle minutes by Dylan Lafferty. Zimmerman gets the inbound pass, now over to Kazajansky. Now Soden drives lefty. They're looking to take some time off the clock clearly here. There's TJ O'Connell, crossover dribble, gets into the lane. Soden drives baseline, pulls up for the floater, a little strong, gets his own rebound. Drew some contact, but no foul called. McCloskey hustling down court, but Pacey didn't see him.
Yeah, he had his hands up asking for a pass, and like I said, McCloskey didn't see it.
Pacey gets ripped by Kazajansky. Kazajansky driving hard lefty, off the glass, no good. And Phil Mello pulls off the rebound. Mello drives into trouble, and TJ O'Connell comes up with another steal.
Oh.
An ill-conceived off the backboard alley-oop goes awry, and Pacey gets fouled on the floor on the other end.
Yeah, I was going to say that didn't need to be that fancy.
Look for the highlight reel there. Not sure that was the best choice. And it doesn't burn them yet. It is a 15-point lead
Andrew
for the
Zimmerman
Bulldogs.
picked up his first foul there on Pacey, non-shooting foul.
And here Mello gets to the rim.
Yeah, nice sidestep to get to the bucket.
Mello has 7. TJ O'Connell, some shadow pressure of full court. They look to double team. No look pass to Zimmerman. He can't get it to go on the lay-in. And now an outlet to Pacey. Pacey is good on the lay-in. 25 now for Pacey. Kazajansky gets triple teamed. Grudinskis now to Soden. Back up top to Grudinskis. They'll burn some time. TJ O'Connell gets into the lane. His lay-in's no good. And Pacey with the outlet pass brings it up across the timeline. He's guarded closely by Grudinskis. Back to his left and pulls and good from 3. 28 points for Pacey. And spectacular shooting tonight from number 2.
What we just had here are 3 failed shots by Bedford, answered by 3 good shots by Salem. And what was a 15-point lead is now just an 8-point lead.
58-50 is that lead. And Coach Moreno takes the timeout. And he's probably going back to that alley-oop off the backboard from TJ O'Connell to Kazajansky. That just wasn't the brightest play at that moment in time. 3 minutes left to go in this game.
No, and 8 points with two minutes to go. you know, it's a lot of points, but it's a makeable deficit by the Blue Devils here. So I'm sure Coach Marino's telling his troops to focus and keep their heads in the game for the last 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and don't let this game slip away from them.
They sure do. They have possession now. So they will, I'm sure, see full court pressure from the Blue Devils, looking to force a turnover. If not, the next foul puts the Bulldogs into a double bonus situation. So make sure you have your good free throw shooters on the floor. Take good control of the ball. Value the basketball. Get over the timeline, of course. And we do see that full court pressure. TJ O'Connell gets the ball in from Brady O'Connell. Over the timeline to Soden. Bounce pass back to TJ O'Connell.
Oh,
and he gets called for a travel.
Yeah, he did.
Jeez, I'm not sure I saw that.
No, he definitely did.
Okay.
Took a little skip as he tried to get the pass to his left or his right and dragged that pivot foot. So
Blue Devils get the turnover they're looking for with just 16 seconds burning off the clock there.
just a 3-possession game right now.
Mello drives lefty, looks for cutters, can't find them. McCloskey now up top to Gaudette. They get it to Pacey. Pacey looks to get some room. Dribbles behind his back and gets ripped by Brady O'Connell. He is a little shy to go up against Pacey. Looked to dish to Zimmerman, but that pass got tipped away, but the Bulldogs will keep possession.
Yeah, Gaudette knocked it out of bounds here. 1:31 to go in regulation here. Still an 8-point deficit for the Blue Devils.
58-50 is the lead. Zimmerman on the inbound. Lafferty now. Brady O'Connell up to Toscano. Dribble, pass across the top to Soden. Soden to Toscano. His pass down to Lafferty gets tipped away, and the Bulldogs will keep possession. 1:16 to go here in the game.
Yeah, Phil Mello got his hand on that ball. I think he was trying to argue that it went off the Bulldogs player, but to no avail.
Bulldogs still hold the 8-point lead and the ball. Brady O'Connell double teamed up top, and he gets whacked by Mello. Mello will pick up his first foul of the game. And Brady O'Connell will go to the line for a double bonus, 2 shots. Looks to extend that lead to 10. 1:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Steps to the line, takes a few dribbles, lines it up. First shot is too strong, off the back of the rim, no good. Lead remains 8. O'Connell for the second of 2. Takes a dribble, shot looks smooth, rattles around and does fall. 1 of 3 from the line. He has 7 points. And the Bulldogs extend out to a 9-point lead. Pacey gets away with a push-off. His three-pointer's no good. Soden with the rebound. He gets fouled by Mello. Mello picks up 2 quick fouls, and Soden will go to the line for 2. A lot of contact on that play on Pacey. As Brady O'Connell was there, looked like he might have reached a little bit. Probably could have gone either way, but no call was made. And Soden will head to the line and bury the front end. Soden with 19 now. Toscano checks in for Zimmerman. Soden looks to get to 20 and is no good, as he is strong and right. 60-50, just under a minute to go. Ryan hands it off to Pacey. Pacey gets some free space, pulls from 3, and it's good, and that was way downtown. Pacey with 31 and pulls the Blue Devils to within 7, 60-53.
Yeah, they're not ready to give up quite yet. Not as long as they've got a shooter like Pacey who can hit it from pretty much anywhere on the floor.
Just an incredible amount of quickness and a handle to get himself some time and space. Once he gets that time and space, he's been very accurate from deep.
Bulldogs are shooting 7 for 13 from the charity stripe. They need to be fairly efficient going down the rest of the way here, since they're bound to be fouled and sent to the line. They have to make those shots.
They sure do. Double bonus will certainly favor them, as they'll get 2 attempts each and every time. Coach Moreno is going to want his high-quality free throw shooters in the game. And he has that certainly with at least 3 of the 4 on the floor. Soden, TJ O'Connell, and Sean Toscano being solid free throw shooters. Lafferty had Toscano deep, didn't see him. They get it across to Brady O'Connell. He's fouled quickly by Chris Ryan. That's his 3rd foul. And Brady O'Connell will go back to the line where he is 1 for 3, looking to improve on that mark. .38 seconds to go here. Bulldogs lead by 7. Brady O'Connell steps to the line, takes a few dribbles, and swishes the front end. 8 points now for Brady O'Connell. Offense, defense substitution as Toscano heads to the bench and Gradinskas checks in. Brady O'Connell's 2nd of 2 is smooth as silk. And he has 9 and pushes the lead back to 9. Pacey finds Mello. Mello pulls from 3. He's way short. O'Connell picks up the rebound and picks up a foul on Matt McCloskey. And TJ O'Connell will go to the line for 2. So the O'Connell brothers are looking to ice this game here. The last 2 trips down to the line. The Bulldogs will evacuate from the lane as TJ will take 2 foul shots. 27.8 to go here in the game, and the Bulldogs hold a 9-point lead, 62-53. TJ's front end is no good. Hits the front rim, rattles off left. Steps back to the line, takes a few dribbles, spin, and that rattles off right. Pacey now has the ball. He steps on the half-court line and gets called for backcourt. Good defense there by the O'Connell brothers coming up on the double team. And they forced Ryan Pacey to step on that half-court line, drawing the half-court violation. 22 seconds to go here. Soden gets the inbound pass. Back to TJ O'Connell, up quick to Brady O'Connell. He'll burn some time off, get it back to Luke Soden, and they will not foul with just over 10 seconds to go and a 9-point lead. The Bulldogs will come away with a victory here. 62-53, the 9-point victory pushes their record to 11-7, as the Blue Devils will drop to 8-9 on the season. And now we'll have to see how things shake out with other teams around Division I basketball to figure out playoff seeding.
Checking the scores quickly here for the Blue Devils. I'm trying to do my math. Ryan Pacey, does he have 31?
31,
right?
I have 31 as well.
Wow. You don't see too many 30-plus performances in NHIAA, but we just saw one tonight.
Well, you see him when he's burying from every angle of the gym, that's for sure.
Chris Ryan with 3 points. Caleb Bates with 2. Cam Cloza finishes with 6. Phil Mello, all his points in the second half, 7 is what he got. David McGrail with 2. And Brady Gaudette with 2.
Over on the Bulldogs side, Luke Soden finishes with 19 on a spectacular shooting night, particularly in the third quarter. TJ O'Connell had 13. Brady O'Connell, nice job by the freshman, chipping in 9. Andrew Zimmerman had 5. Austin Kazajanski had 4 quick points in that third quarter. Sean Toscano had 8 points. Let's see who else. Ethan Caldwell had 2. Dan Galamago 1. And Dylan Lafferty with 1 rounds out their 62 points. And the Bulldogs come away with that 62-53 victory. Well,
the Bulldogs did their job today. They took care of the Blue Devils. They improved their record as far as they could make it is now 11-7. Now all they can do is wait for Nashua South to play their game on Friday against Pinkerton, hoping for a loss, and that'll cinch an 8th place position for them, hopefully, assuming none of Dover or any other teams don't sneak in at the last minute. Right now, Nashua South is their biggest threat to lose that home playoff game.
Sure, so Appreciate everybody joining us here on BCTV, as well as our viewers from the Salem area. We'll be broadcasting some playoff games next week, so we hope you join us for either boys or girls basketball games once we figure out what the schedule looks like. So for Harry Kozlowski, Bill Jennings on camera, the whole BCTV crew, we appreciate you joining us tonight. So long, we'll see you next time.